December 28th, the Christian Church solemnly remembers the slaughter of the holy innocents. The Pharaoh of Exodus feared the Israelite people. He feared that they would rise in number and take up arms against him and his army, and he was afraid that they would prevail. And so Pharaoh resolved to control the Israelite population by slaughtering all the male children. Of course, we know that Moses was saved through the water, put in the basket in the Nile, and watched closely by his sister until he was found safely in Egypt. Yes, Moses would live and his life would be spared, but that is not to downplay the horrific slaughter of the many innocent children who died. Likewise, in Matthew chapter 2, it tells us that King Herod the Great was also afraid. For Herod had heard that there was one born in Bethlehem who was called the King of the Jews. And paranoid as Herod was, he was afraid that this child would rise up and take up arms against him and steal his kingdom away. And so he sent his armies to slaughter all the male children, all those 2 years and under, in order to try and get rid of the threat. Like Moses, Jesus was spared as he was brought by his parents, Mary and Joseph. Like Moses, Jesus found his safety in Egypt. But like Moses, Jesus being spared does not discount the horror, the horrific slaughter of the many infant babies. These babies are called holy innocents, not because they were without sin, but because their death was certainly unjustified. They were guilty of no crime deserving execution in this manner. They are also called martyrs because they died for the sake of Christ, even if they did not know it. To be a martyr is to be a witness for Christ. The martyred innocents of Bethlehem showed forth their praise for Christ, not by words and speaking, but by dying. The wonderful hymn, "By All Your Saints in Warfare," speaks of these holy innocents in this way. It says, "All praise for the infant martyrs, whom your mysterious love called early from the warfare to share your home above. O Rachel, cease your weeping. They rest from earthly cares. Lord, grant us crowns as brilliant and faith as sure as theirs." And so today, December 28th, we do well to remember the holy innocents whose lives were lost while Jesus' life was spared, and give thanks to Jesus that in his crucifixion, he was led like a lamb to the slaughter so that our lives, our eternal life, could be saved.